Okay, Nicole, I've got your workup right here. Excuse me. Um, okay, the first thing I noticed is that you submitted a zipped folder and with individual images in it, and that the project requirements indicate that this should be a multi-page PDF. So I'm trying to do what I can here, but it's really super difficult given that these are all individual files. So I'm trying to get these compose the best I can. Okay. I think the main thing is that each of the images is really a completely different size and orientation. And again, this would be so much easier to ascertain the size and orientation if these were submitted as a multi-page PDF, as a JPEGs, separate page JPEGs like this. It's difficult for me to ascertain the size of each image. So but you can clearly see that some images, like this image, is very, very large, while others are just very, very tiny. The other thing, hold on one second. Sorry about that. In terms of general expertise, so this is a good shot, very good shot. You got some wonderful detail, great exposure, nice soft focus in the background, really good shot there. Whereas this shot's a little bit different. Now, in terms of composition, let me just get this in here. In terms of composition, would not be considered to be something that would be appropriate. Well, I shouldn't say appropriate. It shouldn't be. Compositionally, it's tough because the dog's rear end is in the image. So it's kind of a tough shot. I definitely would have recommended cropping around that somehow. Um, in this image here, again, it's really difficult to see. It looks like it's a low res image. It's very, very poor quality, as we can see. A lot of pixelization over here. And again, we see the same thing with this image right over here. You just can't even really see what's going on. It's just so damaged. So that's going to be a problem there. Other than that, I think as far as the narrative quality goes, I just don't see it here. I'm not seeing that without this image here, we wouldn't know that this was a camping trip. And as such, you've got some really unrelated images that don't bind well into a good, clear, concise narrative. So for example, you've got two images of dogs. So if we looked at those images, we would think the narrative was about dogs. Then we jump over here, we have one image on a campfire, okay, but there's no other associated images. This image, for example, doesn't fit the narrative because we don't know where this fits in. Does this fit in with the dogs? Does it fit in with the campfire? Where is this sitting in terms of in its relationship with the general narrative? And the same can be said with this image here. Okay, so those are my comments and recommendations. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything else at all, please let me know and I'll be glad to clarify. Okay, thank you.